DM6, T6, and if needed, Clan Arena 2. And we shall go live in 5. The Quake Night semifinals between Clamp OK and Q2 are now underway. Jahar, take us away, man.
Well, I'm going to be watching my favorite Scooby Man. He's going to get chased up to the red armor jump pad. Everybody made a beeline for it. Scooby was the first one of that party, but MG Cess just took him straight on down. Walter now with the first frag on the board is going to be getting return killed by Scooby, but Clamp is going to be getting control of the yellow armor room.
And it's a nice solid start. Not really seeing any serious control just yet. Clamp's about to run in on red with 15 health. It looks like Walter's there. And Clamp's he just starts handing weapons. It's like, here, take this, take this, take this, and take this. The quad carrier, Dehang, only has an MG and now a shotgun to his name, picking up yellow armor, so now can do some damage with the final 20 seconds of this quad. And this is a pretty good setup so far.
Especially considering that red was picked up just before that, so there's going to be a low amount of armor from his opponents, and actually this is going to give him really great timing on the red armor, and if Dehang is not going to be the one doing it, he's just going to be looking for frags. Nice. Scooby should definitely be looking to be set up there, but actually Clamp is the one on top of it. Scooby's going to get there though, shoving Clamp out of the way, and ooh, getting a nice shot up his ass just along that. So that quad run gave them the tie. 4 on 5 though, as Walter takes out Dehang. Scooby looking on with grenades over the bridge and just raining them down, looking to maintain position, but this is really kind of robbing him from the position. And right now I'm wondering where the heck Dehang has spawned. Clamp takes 2 rails. Nice one from Scooby as he started to take some plasma there. Good timing. That means that Dehang should be here for the, oh no, he's not. Scooby's gonna have to maintain control of this and be the last guy up on this and fend off both of them for the next few seconds. We got Clamp coming up to shoot, but there's Scooby with the rail. Very beautiful shot. Is going to be able to hold his own. Walter's trying to make it happen, but holy crap, Scooby will not be taken down. There's the 50 health, and Dehang coming in just at the last second gives him solid control of that. So not only did they get control out of that, but a hell of a lot of frags. Scooby, I gotta say, you're my man.
Now, Jahar, I hate to say it, but there's one of two things needs to happen. Either there needs to be a little bit of a calming effect over there, or we need to adjust your levels just a little bit because you're peaking,
not a problem.
It's a little bit.
I'm blaming Skype.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All right, but anyway, so yeah, 11 to 8. It looks like Q2 is starting to take a little bit of a lead, but back and forth. Looks like Walter's trying to hold down yellow armor, able to get it. We've got quad in 2. Walter's going to be barrel-assing towards it, and it looks like we got a double team that will give Walter a chance to get an excellence. And he's going to move in on red because he just did the work of killing 2 guys. Now here's the hard thing though. He only has a handful of health, and this red's not coming up for another 3 seconds. The Cess is coming in, 5 health, and Walter will indeed get that red armor. Nice play to stay alive just long enough. Only 1 frag trailing. Dehang takes out Clamp. Walter takes out Dehang. Nice dodge to the rockets up the jump pad. And he will also collect yellow armor. So this is a pretty good run by Walter. The only thing that didn't quite happen is getting back over to red armor in time. He wants a real gun. And it looks like he will have to use a lightning gun with ill effect. And it looks like the rail gun will be stolen out right in front of him. So let's go take a look at who picked up that rail. It looks like it might have been Scooby, who just died. Walter got his revenge. So rail-wise, both teams not really having it, I don't think. Yeah, it looks like no one has it. Walter picking up yellow armor. Big fight at red armor. Scooby's there.
Oh, wow.
Along with his teammate and Dehang.
He's going to be back up on health, and Scooby will be getting the armor. This is only 2 frags. It's kind of interesting. First 2 quads, 1 went to each team at the end of each quad run. Both teams were tied up, so we're really looking still at a serious nil here, but Scooby taking down Clamp. Dehang still holding on to dear life, and in true TDM fashion, he's just making sure that he doesn't die. Follows Clamp up there, provides Scooby just the amount of support that he needed, and oh wow, beautiful point, set, and receive on Clan Q2, 18 to 17 right now, just about the first quarter in here. Still 17 health for Dehang. Note that he's been running around with a pretty low amount of health. This is the second time he's picked up 50 from that location. Now he's finally going to be up to 100. 7 seconds before Mega coming up. Red will be up right now, and Scooby should have been on top of that. Dehang going up. Ooh, he's a little bit early, but he's able to get it. He's able to get the push out. Oh, and oh my god, he's still alive. Takes down Walter, and holy shit, this has been a long ass run from Dehang. Dehang, and he's still able to pick up another 50 health back up to 81. He doesn't have much, but well, he does have LG, and he's going to be able to make a lot of work with that. Outlaw is going to be caught out there, and Walter's going to go down. Dehang is able to pick up a few frags here. Nothing too definitive yet, but he's holding on. They're both kind of conglomerating, keeping control of red armor, and that is everything on this map.
This is the first real semblance of a lead, 23-17, the widest one that we've seen, I think, since the get-go. Dehang currently trying to hold down red armor, and I have to say right now, Q2 is just very slightly showing up a little bit better timing for red, except for on this particular grab. That was a nice double man push by Walter. Oh, nice LG from Walter there. Let's go take a look. Oh, Clamp had the red armor, but looks like he's been pulled apart, so Walter's splitting up, trying to... I'm not really sure what he was doing there, but he does drop his rail and pick it up again. We got red armor coming up in 5. Walter's going to make an encroachment on it, but he's actually late at this point. Dehang takes out Clamp. And it looks like Walter will get a rail in his ass twice. Yeah, 2 for good measure. So 26-19. The lead grows ever so slightly.
And as always, when you're playing with him, Walter is always going to be the wild card. I mean, even right now, even though they're down 6 frags, Walter's rail is at 60%. A lot of DM6, of course, positioning is going to be a big deal here, but Walter could really make or break a lot of this depending on how he performs. Right now, across the pillars, looking for a pot shot with the rail, actually missing that one. Tagging, looks like Scooby there, just as he was heading out, but the Hang's gonna be taken down. Clamp. So Outlaw, so far for the past minute, he's just been in the wrong place at the wrong time. Just hasn't been able to be all that useful. Hasn't died himself, but now with 3 seconds to red armor, he kind of chooses a different position. Rushes in for quad, but oh my god, he's a little too late. Scooby's ready there with the damage as it is. 10 health left for him, back up to 60 now. So Scooby's gonna be able to look like, well, he's going to be able to get a lot of damage out of this, and if not, Dehang is simply going to be setting it up for him. Oh, and geez, 64% rail accuracy right now for Scooby, and you can see that he's making good damn use of it.
Yeah, that was his 10th impressive for squad run. And the other really nice thing to mention is that right now, it seems like every time that the blue team gets the quad damage, they're able to get a double kill with plasma of all weapons.
Yeah.
That's the second time that has happened. And, you know, now if we take a look at the lead, you know, Q2 just really shot up. Now 12 frags separate. That's not a whole lot in Team Deathmatch, especially when we're talking about 20-minute matches. So there's plenty of time for a comeback from Clamp OK's team. But it's a lack of red armor control. We just saw Walter pick up 1. I'm going to stick with him and see if he's going to communicate... Let's go see where Clamp is at. Yeah, he's coming up now. And that's pretty good timing, but this can be a little bit risky. They can get double teamed here if they're not careful. If one guy comes around, rocket launcher, the other one is poised with rails.
Oof. Now note that Walter showed up at red armor a good 12 seconds early, and of course getting timing is important, but again, one of the problems I'm seeing is that just watching this now through his eyes, he's just not showing up in these ideal places. You can't really do a whole lot of damage because of where he is, and whenever he's waiting for items, he ends up waiting for quite a while. Actually, look at his score, he's only got 10 frags right now. There's number 11 on Scooby as they take control of the red armor room, and this could actually turn the tide because we have red armor coming up right before the quad here. Here's the quad.
Oh, stolen.
Dehang is actually going to Leroy Jenkins in and get the grab, so that was huge for them. Outlaw, Walter really needed that, and I'm sure they're both kind of face palming right now because that was going to be a big one. Scooby ends up fisting.
Walter was stacked.
Clamp, okay.
He had 100 armor.
Yeah, he was stacked.
That was just evaporated by that quad damage buckshot. Beautiful sneaky move by Dehang, picking up the quad, and Q2, I think at this point, I think that they just mentally broke Clamp OK's team. Scooby says, "Why so serious?" And I think at this point Q2 basically just hit that mental barrier, and I'm wondering if COK can come back from this. That was a great steal by Dehang, and I think that we just saw the wind from sails moment.
Nice. And again, look at this, just like we saw a couple weeks ago, Dehang and Scooby always is kind of showing up at the exact nick of